Should be going live in three, two, one. Oh, apparently I need a premium to go live on Twitter, but we are currently live on Facebook, YouTube, and I think Twitch. I have never checked Twitch actually. So we are live on Twitch. I can say that. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to flex that early. Welcome to the stream, you guys. Yeah, dude. We got fully upgraded. Fully upgraded. We got the microphone. We finally got that stupid duck out of here. So StreamYard's running thing where you can do their pro plan, their advanced plan for $1 and then do a thing for a week. I'm actually just doing the plan below that, but I wanted to try this one for the 1 week. And yeah, so we're here, we're live streaming. Again, it is 10:53. It is a beautiful spring day, and it is also I'm assuming a time where nobody is going to tune in because I haven't actually properly promoted it or done anything. And people have lives, people have jobs. I respect that. So right now we're just gonna do a quick one. I'm really stoked about everybody who's been supporting the streams lately. Honestly, I just doing a messing around. Take 30 minutes to an hour a day and just go on stream, kind of review the work, answer questions, see what's going on. And yeah, that's what it's been going on. And people have actually been watching. People have been telling me they've been watching. I've been getting messages that people have been watching. And yeah, dude, I appreciate it. I'm just messing around. And yeah, so we're fully back. I'm super excited to announce that Cage Titans is really going to be back soon. Start next week. We're going to start dropping stuff. So this is my favorite time where we're going to start matching the cards. I already got some names in, some matchups in. I'm very excited about it. Remember, if anything's going on, hey guys, tell me how you like the quality in the chat, the sound in the chat, please. Let me know how it's all going today. But yeah, dude, I'm super excited. Cage Titans is about to be back. Actually, let's jump over to Cage Titans real quickly. So yeah, dude, it's been the longest Cage Titans layoff I've ever been on, to be totally honest. We usually do bi-monthly shows, and then up until this past month, we were on like basically a 6-month run. We were on a run of, let's see, we had to kick off the year, we had CT 75. I think this has pretty much every story here. So if anybody knows the lore of Cage Titans, I spend every show afterwards reposting everybody's story that was at the show. Oh, come on. Give me some internet here, guys. I got nothing to work with here. Okay. So let's see. This was Cage Titans. There's only one thing in that story. We got to load that one up because look at this one. ... How much is in that story? Just one? That's whack. I got to fix that. But yeah, we started off with Cage Titan 75 12 weeks ago, 3 weeks. But if you look, 22 weeks. And then we had a Ring Titan show. And then we had Fight Fest, which was back-to-back shows, Friday, Saturday night. So we had just been going hard for so long. So we just took the time off. And after the Boston show, we sold out Boston, MGM. Actually, hold on. I want to play a bit of Silas's recap. Make sure the sound is off. Silas MP4, absolute hammer. Thank you so much for this. I actually got to download all of these clips before they go away soon. But this was the recap of the Boston show. Yeah, it was nails. I mean, from front to back, it was probably the highest level matchup cards that we've ever done. The crowd was great. And the rumors are swirling around. Revolution 2, the revolution is not over. So stay tuned, guys. Stay locked in. And the boxing was a huge hit. We got so many new looks for the boxing, and Muay Thai people are begging for Ring Titans to get back, and I can't wait for you to get back for Ring Titans. The grappling tournament that we started off the show, the grappling matches between the cops and firefighters was a huge hit. I want to make that a yearly thing. Every time we do that, make it a huge deal. Definitely want to get back to that. And then also open up more grappling for grappling tournaments. I'd love to do super matches, do really cool stuff with grappling. But boxing, I'm excited about too, kind of being its own entity. But yeah, that was our last show, MGM. And then yeah, we've been just playing the hits since then. That's what we call it, just playing the hits. Just trying to keep up with everything that we've been doing. Recapping the show, going out. We've been doing a lot of list stuff lately, thanks to Louis Linton. Like that's just something that he's really brought to the table. The engagement from the fans has been great. We appreciate all of our fans. Like we always say, we're a fan and fighter first organization. So when we get fan engagement, we really take that into consideration. It's like, okay, they're really behind this guy, or they're really looking for this person, or this person gets great engagement. It does make a difference, not in terms of like how we position somebody or how we view somebody, but it's just like when you're looking at like, okay, who are fighters that move the needle? Who are the people coming to see? That's social media and getting those engagement graphics. They have been awesome to see where people are at and who's got the big support behind them. So I'm super excited. All right. So we're actually in the Boston show right now. This was the live posting that we did during the show. So this was all posted on the night of. And yeah, so Jay Parent. Oh, so Hillary, we might have fight news for her soon. The big thing for somebody like Hillary, it's always just finding fights. Finding somebody who wants to step up and take on Hillary Rose. And it's usually going to be a road game. That's always the challenge with matching somebody like Hillary Rose. I wouldn't know. I have no matchmaking abilities. I have to make that expressly clear to people that I have no matchmaking abilities. Eric Wynn definitely wants to get right back in here. This guy, he always wants to get right back in there. That's why we love him. But we have a lot of good names possibly coming back for May 9th in Plymouth, Massachusetts, Plymouth Memorial Hall. I can't wait. But this is all from the Boston show. So on the Boston show that night, we must have posted at least 200 pieces of content live. And then since then, we've dropped somewhere around 600 pieces of content around that. That's not including every individual photo that's been taken, every video clip, our broadcast footage, which our broadcast footage and that we dropped on our YouTube has been doing the best numbers we've ever done. I'm staggered by the amount of numbers. And also, again, like this is just before the fight. So this was the build up to Revolution, which was definitely our heaviest build that we've ever done. It was we were promoting this card not only from the last January card, but from Christmas. So from Christmas to February, we were promoting this card, February 21st. And yeah, dude, we threw everything out there at the wall. Like we did every type of content, graphics. Thank you to the podcast. There's our boy Zach, 4 ounces freedom, 4 ounces of freedom, baby. Yeah, the clips every single day, cross collaborations with our multiple pages. This one just randomly got 1 million views out of nowhere. So I posted this one. Actually, this one, I think this video, every time we posted it, has gotten, if we combined it all, easily 10 million views. Just this one clip. Zach Di Sabatino versus Luis Pena. God, man. He didn't tap. He did not tap to this. He did tap later to an inverted triangle, which was sick, but he did not tap there. Let's see. Yeah, man. So we're kind of getting back into the territory where I want to go back to the last show in Plymouth. So for anybody who doesn't know, so we got a lot of new fans in Boston, and we're super happy to have them. And the perception is, and the question I keep always like, oh, you guys always do Boston. I was like, well, no, our home base is Plymouth. So I feel like it's a good time for us to reintroduce the Hall as a character in our show, because the Hall has always been the reason Cage Titans stands apart from all the other ones. I think I hear somebody coming down the stairs. Who we got? Oh, yeah, we got the dude. Come on in. Come on in. Oh, nothing. I'm on stream. I'm on live right now. Okay. Yeah, I just want to make sure you always know. Hey, everybody. Hey, we doing? That's the dude. Yeah. So, this is the interview kind of from Randy Elfman, who's got the show tonight. Tune into that. I think he's going to have Thurman Hargrove on, our bantamweight champion. And I think he's going for another belt. But yeah, he's going to be on. Thurman Hargrove. Awesome kid. Super entertaining. Straw Hat, the weeb champion of the world, the true anime champion. He's going to be on tonight. Check out that. But we had interview content. This was some of my favorite content right here. Cam seeing his face on the billboard with his wife, his daughters, his mom for the first time. Because here's the thing, like I had no idea that we were on the marquee like that either. It was my first time kind of seeing it that way too. And yeah, man, that was just such a genuine moment, because Cam is just such a genuine guy. Like, dude, he's one of the toughest human beings you will ever meet in your life. But he's a family guy. He's a business owner, like I said in all this caption, man. This is the type of content I loved doing for this card. And I can't wait to possibly get another run at it very, very soon. Do it bigger and better. Like, okay, how about we do these stare downs, but with like a packed stadium? We go on the Green Monster or in front of the Green Monster on the field. We could do it on top of it. We could do drones on top of MGM if we can get the clearance. I would love to do that. But knowing what we now know, okay, now we're back into Plymouth. Now we're back into Plymouth because we got right into promotion right into about a week and a half after. I think that's my recap right there. Yep. Shout out to Public Works, Long Island, this song. He liked the post, and I'm a big fan of his music. Yeah, I scream it in the car alone sometimes. Oh, man. Mark McKay's walkout was pretty epic. But this is Plymouth, not Boston. The hall, when we saw MGM, it's the Mega Memorial Hall. But Plymouth Memorial Hall, we run 6 shows out of here a year. So we got 5 more on the docket. I'm trying to see if I can find a big wide shot, but the hall is home. The hall is always home. Some more interview in the background content. That has been such a huge ad for us because nobody does interviews like we do interviews, or nobody interviews Randy like Randy interviews. And then we also have James Lynch doing the more press conference style, which I love having because James Lynch is just the GOAT. I could use this time to shout out James Lynch. Free James Lynch. Free James Lynch immediately. Let that man back in the country. He's been robbed. Oh, so I think there's a good video here showing the hall that went sneaky viral that we didn't expect it to, but I think I know why it went viral. In hindsight, I think I know why it went viral. But let me see if I can find it real quick. Oh, here it is right here. So this one, I don't know how many views this one's got entirely, but you can tell by the light count it went kind of off. So this is Plymouth Memorial Hall. Kai. So this fight was made on 24 hours notice, which is pretty sick. But yeah, you could tell because you kind of get the scale of the hall. So it's down on Plymouth Main Street, and you have just 2 levels. We cram about somewhere between 15 to 2,000 in there, depending. We have the new cage now, so that might take away a little bit of floor space, but make the fighters a lot happier just to have a bigger cage because we just upgraded it now. But yeah, this one, how many did this do? I don't even know. But 2000, yeah. So you could tell that one kind of got a little bit of motion behind it. Oh, here's another good one. The Gavin O'Connell. Love that guy. Such a cool dude. Such a cool dude. Honestly, so chill. Great grappler. Great grappler. Yeah. So this is like if you're walking out for cage fight, this is what it's gonna look like. Starts dark and boom, just like us. It's such a cool setup for fighting because those balconies, they're right over the cage. So you can see right directly into it. The mezzanine, you can see right over the cage and inside of it. And then if you're on floor level through a panel side, you get a clear. So there's really not a bad seat in the house. And yeah, the vibes in there and the acoustics of that room. So when it really gets rocking, man, it like 2,000 people can sound like 20,000 in there. It's craziness. I absolutely love the hall. I've worked other MMA shows. I've worked other music venues, other things. Man, there's something about Cage Titans in this venue. It's ECW in the Hammerstein Ballroom, if for my pro wrestling nerds out there. Like it's what would be another? It's like, the Dukes with the Cameron Crazies. It's like, dude, it's that place, that particular brand. When it hits, it's the best, and you can't get it anywhere else. It's just a flavor. Like, oh, let's go with Charlie Breslin. So for my hockey people that tune in, this kid played at Medfield, got to the state title, didn't go his way, but he had arguably comeback of the year. So forget who this kid was. Super Irish name. I think he has it on his bum, on his shorts. But look at this. He was getting it, pulls a reversal on him, takes mount. This is in the 3rd round, and he's probably losing on points right now at this point in the fight. So he has to get a finish. Pulls that move, and this is where the adrenaline dump really hit you. Oh, Morahan. This kid had great jiu-jitsu, amazing striking, but again, amateurs, like he just got into a bad position, got reversed, adrenaline dump, and yeah, ref's going to stop it sooner rather than later in amateurs. These guys aren't making any money, but what a comeback. And then the Selly right here just absolutely goes bananas. Look at this kid. Jumps out. You can't do that. Can't do that. But it's kind of sick. He did that. It's kind of sick. Jumps back in. Dude, Brez. Yo, we got a little bit of him backstage too. Got to get more of those spliced in. But yeah, dude. Yeah, sicko. Oh, that was freestyle striking. Pete Luciani of Hook and Roll. But yeah, the hall is home, man. There's no beating the vibe of the hall. I can't wait to get back. MGM was sick. MGM was great. Cannot wait to get back to MGM. It also has got me thinking about maybe some other places. Cage Titans brand I think would be cool in a lot of spots. But man, nothing's beating Plymouth. Oh, can we get this kid the title fight? Can we get Dante the title fight? I want to see Dante fight for a belt, man. He's so cool. He reminds me of my little brother. He does. Hold up. Like, I can play this. I love this guy. How can you not love this guy? How can you not love that guy? How can you not love that guy? So I want to see him back. I think there might be some talks about him coming back. Oh, we got OG Bobby Homer back. I think he might be calling into the podcast on Monday for Table Titans. That would be sick. So for those who don't know, Bobby Homer, Boston bouncing legend, dude. Like you say Bobby Homer around Boston and bouncing community and ring some bells, man. That dude is awesome. He also rides a pedicab around what is it around Fenway Park. So I'd love to see him get back. I'd like to see him more active. He just came back off of a long layoff, came back in crazy good shape, came back better than he did before. So I'd like to see him get back active again, and I'd love to see him get on a Revolution card because it would be just such a great tie-in to have him, who hangs out in front of MGM all summer, like to go in and have a fight in MGM. That would be sick. But again, it's like activity can only help. And, big guys like that, it's tough to match them up in enemies. So, I just hopefully it just means more activity. Oh, Josiah Fry, I heard some news about. I cannot leak it yet because I cannot confirm. But dude, this kid is the truth. I cannot wait to see more of this kid. He's going to go to the UFC if he wants to, because he might just not. He just might decide it's like I don't feel it. And it's the game is his for him to take. I remember I was talking with some of the photographers who are Rhode Island people, actually both JWU people, where he wrestled at Johnson and Wales, just like my little brother. Keep mentioning him, but yeah, wrestled at Johnson and Wales University, and they were saying it's like, oh man, if Josiah would do this, Josiah did that, and I just had to say, guys, Josiah is talented beyond all. He's touched by God. The rules of life that apply to us regular people do not apply to him. He's different. Like, hold up. Like, I can play this and you'll get it. See, like right there. He's the 125 champion. So for context, I think I can go to his page just to give a little bit of context of why this kid rocks. So this was his amateur debut. He did this one. Look at the date, 43 weeks. And then 4 days later, he won the amateur title. That was his debut within the same week, 4 days later. And keep in mind, this was like a week after doing this, which was winning an NCAA national title. He did this all like in a span of 2 weeks last year. Like, dude, I have not accomplished anything close to that in my life. He did that in 2 weeks. He also like threw out the first pitch for the Red Sox. And he's defended the belt. Jack Barry, awesome. Calvin Dunn, that was a super fight. That was actually that fight rocked so hard because that showed me like he might be actually ready to go pro right now because Calvin made him fight. And dude, Josiah answered everything he had to answer. And Calvin showed that, yeah, that's a guy that's going to the UFC again if he keeps on the way. But this fight. This fight rocked. That fight rocked so hard. If you can go back and watch this fight right here, that's a fight going back worth watching. But Josiah Fry, he's taking a little bit of time off. He was working his ass off to begin with. So, like, kind of happy to see him get a little bit of time. But big thing is Cage Titans is back. We're rolling again. Coming back soon. I cannot wait. Bigger thing today, spring sports starting up. So I'm excited. We're going to be starting. I think I posted about it, but we're going to be working. Oh, yeah, look there. We got Lax starting today. We're going to be doing a quick media day with the girls lacrosse team. Brooks, Thank God it's actually nice out. All the snow is gone. It's not howling cold. Sun might be a little bit bright, but nothing we can't deal with. And yeah, we're still waiting for confirmation on a couple other teams. All right, hold up. Oh, yo, Zach, you're here. Of course, should have counted on it. Pierre tried to find a guy for personally leaving cage. Yo, dude, so that's bringing it back to Charlie Breslin jumping out of the cage. Yeah, you can't do that. That's wild to try to take a guy's purse for doing that. I mean, look, man, if you can keep the celly in the cage, absolutely. But dude, that's wild. Okay, so we're not pushing any audio right now. Hold up. That is oof. That's not good. That's not good at all. That's actually bad. We should try to fix that. Hold up. I'm gonna do a quick audio test. Yeah, I was watching the fucking Daily Show. What of it? Oh, let me see. So I can hear myself. Where's it not working? Oh, the browser isn't pushing any audio because when I did screen share, I didn't toggle the little thing. Got it. Got it. All right. You know what, dude? We're new to this. Did I mention that we're new? Yeah, we're new. We're gonna make mistakes. We're gonna make new mistakes every now and then, but we're gonna get better at them. Wait, actually, so let me just fix that real quick. No problem with just fixing that real quick. I'll do this in the background. So I gotta clean up this background a little bit more. I'm not too proud of it. But yeah, don't tell people how I live. All right, hold up. We're gonna stop this screen share and then we're gonna add it with the sound window because I have this special window. Okay. We should have sound on it now. And we should be able to go back to our regular scheduled programming, which is, of course, not just me talking into the camera. I hate when this door is open. So there's two sides of the basement. There's the unfinished side and the finished side. We're on the finished side. And as you can see, we're in a little bit of a studio transition and a little bit of spring cleaning right now. This area is going to get all done up. Close that up. But yeah, that's just my power and breaker box. There's nothing crazy going on back there. Cameras right here. I actually have a bunch of cool stuff. Milton Hockey gave me some pine glasses at the banquet. I've been using them. Appreciate it. I did not expect to get anything. Shout out to the boys. Appreciate that. Getting me a nice pint glass, which reminds me I got to start making my Aerocanos again. But yeah, got that one. That was a really cool gift. And hold up, I got some other cool stuff. Give me some bumper stickers, which was very nice. And then I wanted to show this. This is a gift from Sweet Grooves. I think I could actually full screen here because this is actually something I want to show you guys. Yep. So right here, this is a Cage Titans coloring book. Get you guys a good look at that. But like some of these are all Sweet Grooves photos, who's a photographer that comes to the events. And he just takes these gnarly photos and then he vectors them and then he turns them into a coloring book, comic book. So that is sick. And then also in the lanes of while we're showing off gifts, while we're showing off knickknacks and stuff like that, we also got the Cage Titans card set here. I think you can see that. Yo, should we do a pack break? Because this is still unopened. Luis, yeah, buddy, Sweet Grooves, dude. This is a collab between Sweet Grooves and Martina Gianetti Photography, and yeah, dude. So if you guys want to do a pack break, let me know. I'd want some more people in the chat. Want some more people tuning in if I was going to do a pack break right now. That's some other cool stuff. I got my luchador mask up there. I have an original European title plastic one. Can't get that one much anywhere else. And yeah, I got the Stanley Cup and a Molson Canadian. And back there, that TV, we have a DVD VCR player. I just got RCA plugins for that. So I'm going to be turning that into my analog hard media studio because, yeah, even as I sit on stream and we're doing all this fun stuff, I want to be prepared. Sorry, this is driving me nuts. I got to close this. It's driving me absolutely freaking nuts. Well, yeah. got a lot of cool stuff around the studio, and people were asking about the guitars in the back. There's literally guitars and guitars and guitars, amplifiers all behind me on this side over here, and the dude's studio space over there. So right now it's a bit of a shared office space. We're doing our thing, but yeah. So what do we got? We got Cage Titans. We got Girls Locks coming back up. How about we just go in and like I never use what is it? Friggin' so let's just scroll Instagram and see what we get. That might prove to be a dumb idea in hindsight, but like we could see. We could see. I have no problem. Let me just open it up real quick. Let's see. Oh no, no. This backfired so hard. Dude, Chuck Norris can't die because Chuck Norris killed death. Dude, no way. Chuck. Rest in peace. Oh my God. 1940. Man, that guy was healthy as hell. And he lived life. That's what I always say when you see a celebrity die or somebody cool like that die. It's like, yeah, he may have passed on, but man, did he live. Chuck Norris. Dude, he lost his virginity before his dad did. Dude, Chuck Norris visited the Virgin Islands, and then when he left, they were just the islands. Oh my God. Dude. There's so many good Chuck Norris jokes. I definitely have my Chuck Norris joke book somewhere. I gotta find that. I gotta find that and bring that out and read that. Where's my Chuck Norris book? I have a Chuck Norris book over here. I know I do. Where is it? Where's my Chuck Norris joke book? All right, it's back there. I know it is, but right now I'm a little emotional. Dude, Chuck Norris. That sucked. That sucked. If you found out here, I'm sorry. This is how you found out. Rest in peace, Chuck Norris. God damn it. I didn't need that today. Didn't need that today. Okay, let's move on. I'm just scrolling Instagram now. My day's not ruined, but that effed me up, dude. Was not prepared for that. Top of Instagram. Chuck Norris no longer being alive. God damn it. He fought Bruce Lee. Dude, they're definitely spiraling up into heaven now. He's the first thing he did was like give him a big dap up and be like, let's fucking go. I'm waiting a while to get it back at this one, dude. That's what I hope Chuck Norris did in heaven. First thing, just went right to Bruce Lee, tapped him up, and was like, let's go, bro. Let's go. This is going to be eternity. You and me. Just, such a cool dude. Such a cool dude. Walker, Texas Ranger, Chuck Norris. Rest in peace. All right, there's the Patriots. Northeastern graphics. The graphics team did great this year. I love the art direction. I'm just going to say it. I was not a fan of these jerseys. Was not a fan. That's just me. Doesn't matter what I think at the end of the day. If you like it, you like it. You're allowed to like it. See PHW Fleet. Oh, yeah. Was that them at TD? Where is it? Oh, that song is Lowell. Oh, that's a sick time lapse. So, yeah, I think that's good transition there. Oh, I could rip that off. We could rip this off for Cage Titans. Thinking we ripped that off. Yeah, probably should rip that off. That's a good idea. Most of the best. Oh, not again. Not again. I was not prepared. God, man. Chuck Norris was such a guy. Oh, Ryan Barker. So this kid's out of Connecticut, and he's got a little bit of buzz going.
You're making a debut. You should not be fighting someone who's like 6-0 with all first-round finishes. But my point remains, you should also not be trying to cherry-pick matchups or only take matchups via like, oh, well, this guy's a striker and this guy's a wrestler and I'm a wrestler, so I only want to fight strikers. Like, bro, amateur MMA is not the time to sit here and pad your record and miss out on valuable experience. Like, first of all, your record's gonna get wiped anyway. So who the fuck cares if you're like 5-4 as an amateur? Like, that's 9 fights under your belt. 9 fights. Like, that's a lot of fucking fights. Like, that's more than some pros like finish their careers with. So you guys have to just say yes. If a coach says, hey, I have this fight. It's a tough matchup. You should be excited. Like, yes, this is what I need. I need these hard fights. I need hard fights. Like, my coach called me. I was in Ireland. My coach rang me. He was like, yo, we're offered a title fight against this guy. He's had almost 20 amateur fights, and he's 11-5. That is a really, really good record, and you do not see that often at amateur. They offered me a title fight against this guy. I only have 3 fights. I'm 3-0. And of course I said yes. Like, yes, this is what I need. This is what I want. I always want to be stepping up in competition. Like, every time I go out there, I want my opponent to be better and better and better and better. And if my skill level continues to get better and better and better, eventually, once you turn pro, same thing. You're going to keep climbing that ladder. And then eventually, if you're good enough, you climb that ladder and all of a sudden you're in the UFC. And yeah, but that all starts from amateurs.
Bro did not miss a single point. That was what I tell fighters all the time. Just say yes. If you're the whole goal of amateurs is experience. So you should be taking the toughest fight available, all different types. And again, here's the thing. You get to have a career before you have a career. So you're allowed to take those type of risks and it doesn't set you back. You win or you learn, as cliche as that is. Ryan Barker, dude, I hope he makes his way to Cage Titan soon, man. This kid is awesome. This kid is awesome. What is that? I got a message from my brother. Oh, Pete, I should probably turn off messages like that while I'm on my own thing. Yep, I definitely should. We should bounce because we have some secret Cage Titan stuff going on in the chat over there. Yes, we do have some stuff going on. Somebody might screenshot that, but yeah, who cares? Zach, don't leak anything. I'm asking Zach specifically. But no, yeah, no, that's probably not. And then my brother was just saying these are good. Me and my brother talk in Instagram DMs quite a bit. Anyway, this is my YouTube channel. Yeah. Oh, actually, I've updated the site a bit. We can go check that out a little bit. So I updated the site. Let me give it a quick refresher. So I changed from We Don't Miss to Never Miss a Moment because I thought We Don't Miss is conceited and it's not the vibe I want to give. Never Miss a Moment is much more close to what I think this is. It's like, hey, these moments in your life, you build them all up in your head for a long time and then you do it and it's over and then it's just a memory. Okay, so my overlay hit it. Let's go. Let's go. Keeping my job for yet another day, it seems. Thank you, Zach. I appreciate it. No, nothing crazy is going on. So that's our marketing chat. We're usually sharing memes in there. And when I saw a bunch of names do that, it's like we're talking about like, okay, you know, what's it looking like for like a poster? Who do we want? And I saw like Valdina, all this stuff. It's like these are the people we want on our poster. That's probably all it is. Back to my website though. So Never Miss a Moment. We changed the banner to be the state championship video, which is honestly one of the things I'm most proud of. I have another recap, which I've decided for anybody who's watching, it's going to be coming out Sunday. The full season recap, the full year season thing is going to be out on Sunday. Give me till Sunday and it will be out and close that chapter. And then hopefully we'll run it back next year. I think we're going to run it back. That team is loaded for the next, I think, 4 or 5 years. And then the girl that did 1 million views, she's waiting in the wings and she's like, I'm fired up. We're bringing all the girls up there. So it might be 10 years you're dealing with the Milton girls in that state tournament. Just saying. Anyway, well, we got this all going. Now clickable links. Everything goes to booking. Everything goes to booking. Everything, because that's the whole point. If you want pricing packages, you want to talk about that stuff, that's perfectly fine. Just get to the booking link and we'll set up a meeting and we'll talk about what the pricing packages is. Those are on private pages. And we've also updated the portfolios. We're going to be adding even more. See, look, now we have basketball. Now we have rugby. Wink, wink, rugby. Want to do some more rugby. But basketball, I had so much fun shooting basketball this season. Sincerely. This kid's a bucket every time. Automatic bucket. Oh, he was the coach. So what was funny was I was working a secret wedding recently, and the basketball coach was one of the people there. And I was like, we're keeping it on the DL, bro. All good. Oh, that's Nails picture right there from Pembroke. Matty Polver, if you know, you know. This kid's a weapon. He absolutely shut it down on senior night. Basketball. Oh, she's really good too. I think her sister just committed to Holy Cross, but she had a game. I think she's going into her senior year. So again, basketball teams, if you want to book out the seasons now, let's just pre-book it now. Just next seasons, if you want to book them now, book them now. I'm already booking spring, fall, all of that stuff right now. Summer, we'll see. But rugby shots, big fan of rugby. It's visually a very cool sport. But yep. So I've committed myself to doing, so in my to-do list, I've committed myself to doing like an hour of a stream a day, an hour of website development a day, along with my client work. So just as a means of kind of keeping everything going. That's me checking on my own stream. Well, let's see what YouTube pulls for me, because it's been pulling me some wild thumbnails recently. Oh, Morning Combat's still going. Pablo Torres. Yeah, the call's coming from inside the house, guys. From inside the house. Okay, so I gotta talk to Louis about this. So I love this clip. This is from our first fight back from COVID. This is like 2021. That's Wolf tickets, man. We can't sell Wolf tickets. That's not that fight's not gonna happen. But as a gesture, as a moment, that's perfectly fine. As an evergreen moment, it just sucks because I don't think that fight's gonna happen. Maybe, but you know, at the time, man, dude, Tyrone De Silva was on an absolute tear. Shane Doherty is still that guy, but he's DJing right now, and he's living his best life. Oh, I've also started getting back up into my YouTube shorts. So if you see this pop up on your YouTube, make sure to let it loop. Oh, no, Noah. No, you're not going to get me, Noah, with a copyright strike. Not going to get me. But yeah, my YouTube has been, I don't know about the rest of y'all, it's been absolutely ridiculous. It's just been so dumb with the stuff it's been showing me. Okay, so this is what I was hoping was going to be the one man that can destroy the UFC. All right, I don't know, bro. I really don't. It's a wild thumbnail. That's a wild accusation. I don't know if I agree with that take. I don't know, buddy. I think as a counterbalance to the UFC, I think opening up the market to the UFC, take down the UFC. That's Ethan Klein is a right-wing podcaster. No, dude, he's always just been slime. He's just been a slimy human being, left and on the right. Maybe he's just slime, and it has nothing to do with his political affiliation. Just saying. See, this is why I never watched the guy in the first place. Why is he being recommended to me? Everyone's turning on Andrew Schultz and Theo Vaughn. See, this is the stuff I really want, but I can't play it on stream. If you're asking me what I do on YouTube, it's like Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 Skate soundtrack. That's what I'm doing on YouTube. That's what I want from my YouTube. Oh, Sean Avery on the Adam Freeland show. Oh, dude, I'll definitely put that on the background because I do have some editing to work to get into after the stream. I've actually started working on it in the background actually while we've been talking. So, oh, dude, Behind the Bees. If I could play any of this stuff without getting, oh, yo, dude, this has been so long. Brendan Sharp's kind of bumping up again. He's kind of pouncing up again. We look, dude, big cat won't stay down. Love that. You know, keep fighting, keep swinging. Let them know. Also, I think people are over, okay, let me just say this very clearly. I feel like there's a lot of people for a long time who have made their entire channel basis just over criticizing people that obviously are very easy to criticize or, you know, just really get into my shit. I think that's lame. It's whack. Just make your own stuff. Make your own stuff. Brendan, at the end of the day, he's just making original content. You watch it or you don't. You don't like it, then don't pay attention to it. That's the biggest thing. I just think all those like binge frequency and all those podcast review channels that they keep recommending for me. It's like, dude, like what? I don't want to hear about how somebody's failing constantly when it clearly looks like they're not failing. All right. It looks like they're doing fine, but through the lens of this stuff. Yeah, I guess. Oh, dude, I missed this game. This was last year's playoffs. Yep. There's Finney, Pat Collins. Forget, dude. Salmon. Yeah, dude. Oh, man. I wish I was at the game, but I was at a different game. I can actually show you the game that I was at instead. Because one paid me and the other did not. So that's how that went. Yeah, I was at this one, the Eastern Tigers making to. Hold up, turn off the sound because that'll definitely get me flagged. But this game was sick. Honestly, I didn't play organized youth football growing up, so this was all very new to me. damn, I wish I played. This looks so much fun. These kids had so much fun. And these guys have been playing together for like, I think 4 or 5 years. That kid's going to be D1. So is IU probably. There's one kid, Martin, who was buzzing all around the field. But like, yeah, so I wasn't at the Milton game, but I was at this game, and dang, this is making me miss football. This is making me miss football a little bit. But we're almost done to baseball and lacrosse. I'm super excited for. Actually, I don't even think I have any baseball up on my channel right now. I definitely got to go back. Oh, yeah, I do. So I can just run this one real quick. So Roxbury Latin, we're going to be heading back to soon. This is one of the most ridiculously beautiful ball fields I've ever seen. This is a high school, and it looks better than some college fields I've been at. This is Roxbury right outside of Boston. Oh, there's a little mistake right there. I just noticed. Crop is off. I hate it now. It's okay. Oh, yeah. Dude, baseball, when it's good, man, yeah, the kid can play, man. So he's already committed to Babson, I think. So we're going into senior. We just added another date, May 2nd, Family Day for Roxbury Latin. So super excited. And also, they have a great media team over there. I actually worked with a guy who's a head over there. So always love coming back to Roxbury Latin. That's going to be fun. Milton High baseball, if they show up. I think I have theirs up here. Not sure, though. Oh, the Ben Madura mixtape for lacrosse. Yeah, I cannot wait to get back to shooting some lacrosse. This is the part of lacrosse season that sucks because it's cold still. That ball hurts, and he got good stop. He got shelled this game. Absolutely. So it was not hard to make a good goalie mixtape because he just saw so many shots. I think they were playing Walpole, and Walpole's a wagon every year in terms of lacrosse. Yeah, I don't have that much baseball up here. We got to remedy that. Oh, dude. Okay, so I have not gotten much softball. This is a collab that we did with Milton Access TV. Dude, the softball team in Milton is actually kind of crazy good. And I did not realize how fun softball is live because I never went to a game. I never went to a game before I was booked for it. It's all action. Like baseball is slow, but you like that it's a little bit slow. You like that you can kind of take it a little bit in stride, a little bit slow. Softball is it's constant offense. It's so much fun. And it makes me wonder why more people aren't into softball like that because it is just constant offense. Dude, softball is sick. But this is one. Oh man, Ted. I think Ted. I want to say Ted Lasso. Ted from Milton Access TV did the edit on this one, and he used a great glow on this, like a kind of a glow edge effect. It just makes the footage look super warm. He let the shots hang there. I love the film frame that he picked, like the 50 millimeter or 40 millimeter film frame. Oh, yeah. There was probably a song break there. Let's see. 3 minutes. 3 minutes is a friggin' movie nowadays. 3 minutes is a movie. Yeah, man. Just, dude, anybody on the softball team, let me know. I'll come out and shoot some more. They're always usually in the tourney. Yeah. So I got to update the YouTube channel a little bit. Make things look a little bit more consistent. But we're putting time into this stuff every day. We're just putting time in and having a little bit of fun every single day. That's the point. And remember, guys, if you would like me to come and film any of your stuff, book me for a season package, book me for a game. We have all of that for an individual, for a team. No matter. You just come over to this page right here, and then you fill out the book now sheet. All right, shameless plug done. Let's get back into just talking about some news. I could go into Twitter or I could go back into Instagram. Nobody's going to message me on Twitter, but the thing is, Twitter is friggin' nuts, and you never know what it's going to give you. Okay, we have Ariel. Can I play this? Am I allowed to play this? I feel like
poder ver un evento de este calibre aquí en España y no tener que salir fuera es una maravilla.
Oh man, Spain. Oh, this is the promo for Spain PFL. I want to be able to play this with the sound on, but I don't think I can. But they already got the Gauchos out there. Oh no, Gauchos are Cowboys. I don't know why I said that. But oh, dude, they're leaning into Spain in the way that UFC used to lean into markets when they had to promote fighters. Like, oh man, they're hitting all the notes. Taporia. They're hitting all the right notes. Just visually, I'm looking at it, and this is why I find it funny that people, especially like the fight fan narrative, is that PFL doesn't promote or they suck at promoting. Dude, look at this. This looks amazing. And they're hitting new markets and they're building new stars. And we could actually go over to PFL's page. So we don't have to keep giving Ariel this much credit because he didn't make the fucking promo. He just shared it. Not saying that it didn't help to share it. It probably helps immensely when Ariel shares anything in terms of MMA stuff. So Ariel, if you ever want to retweet some more Cage Titan stuff, also I would love to do, I would actually love to have Casey Leiden come and do a documentary series on Revolution. That would be sick. A lot of their promo team is WWE guys. Thanks for pointing that one out. It definitely shows. It shows, but in the right ways. I think they did a really good job with this, building this card up. And then also they did this thing where they showed the middleweight division, and the middleweight division ain't bad. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to be on the field, so I'm going to be missing probably the main card for this. So hopefully, actually, I'll probably catch the main event, but I'm honestly I'm stoked for this card. Dude, look at this. You got McKee on here. Awesome. And Stevens, Edwards. That's a good fight, honestly. The biggest thing about it is it's like, okay, well, how do those guys stack up to the UFC middleweight champions? Do you think do you think they beat Hamzat? Do you think they beat the number one contender, Strickland? Let me see about that. The thing is, I just put Hamzat up there so high, but it's arguable. It's like, okay, well, if we could scroll down, they actually have a pretty good middleweight with Eblin, Edwards, Costello. They got a lot of good guys. And they really look at this. Look how many Spanish. That's how you build out a regional market card. That is how you do it. The prelims just loaded it up with those guys. You even have Spanish versus Spanish, which is awesome. Get some local, but the local flair is going to go great on this. It's going to help with the ticket sales so much. I think it's going to bring such a cool vibe to the arena. It's going to spill over into those other fights. Oh man, well, let's look at the shots of the weigh-ins. Okay, dude, they drew a pretty good crowd for that. Granted, it's not McGregor in the stadium, but dude, if that's going to be the bar, we're always going to fall a little bit short of it. That was nuts. Stare down with the good quick cuts. Let's see if they cut again. Yep, they did. So they probably got two people coming up from this side, right there, making those cuts. That's a good choice. That's new. That's different. Definitely iPhone. But good cuts. I don't know if maybe he's doing a pan back and forth behind it. It might be Giovanni. I don't know. Is that Giovanni? Giovanni, if that's you, let me know. That Giovanni, former White Belt podcast, former Cage Titans goer, PFL guy. Gio's the man. But yeah, I wonder if that was him. That's good.
So he had a freaky little win. He's just a guy that's trying to put a little act on, like the last guy did. We know what happened to the last guy.
It's so like his brother is crazy.
I took his old way when it was 9-0.
It won't be no split decision this time. I look forward to going there and just show
nails. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, man. The PFL team, especially under John Martin, who's been on a bit of a media tour recently, man. This new rebrand, this new restructuring, I think it's going well for them because I think they're growing within their means and just embracing the matchmaker model. I had no problem with the tournament system, honestly. People think I'm being facetious or a kiss ass when I say this stuff. No, dude, I like PFL. I like the tournament system. I like the point system. I like the smart cage. I like the Challenger series. I like these things. These were all things that I personally enjoyed. I watched. And I was open when it's like, yeah, that wasn't quite it. The Bellator merger didn't go exactly as I would have done it, but I always thought PFL was a really good MMA brand. And I always appreciated that they were trying to offer an alternative. And then also, again, helping raise the floor and opportunity. I just always thought that the priorities were a little bit backwards in terms of grabbing market share instead of building those markets out organically. I thought PFL Europe did a great job of building out organic markets. I thought that Meta had the chance to build out a great organic market. PFL Africa had a great chance to build out an organic market. it just takes time to develop within those regions. And in America, they just never really developed in those regions. But now I'm starting to see through this stuff and what they're doing in Pittsburgh. It's like, okay, look, this is how you do it. Start planting your flags in these places, go to them more than the UFC comes to them, and target those hardcore fan base and those fighters from those areas that, you know, are looking for opportunities to get on big stages. And you can build out some pretty good stuff. And as a alternative, I think the biggest thing was just people didn't like Don Davis. Don Davis was very, and also it was confusing. We can be honest about that. The tournament system, the point system, all that stuff was confusing to a lot of casual fans, with the idea that it was going to translate to the regular sports fan better. Oh, points, a regular season, playoffs. They get this stuff. It's like, yeah, they get that stuff in terms of team sports. They don't get that in terms of fighting, because fighting, it's fighter A versus fighter B. What's the story? That's what most people are kind of tuning in for. Now, the tournament, I always feel, builds a cooler story. I thought the $1 million tournament, because prize fighting is about, end of the day, taking the risk to get that rich. I love that. I love that story, that a guy could take himself to being nothing and fight his way to being a millionaire. I love that. And also, like, I had friends that fought in it, like Michael Dufort from Cage Titans, former 155 champion. If you ask him, he's still the champion. If he has to come down from Quebec, you know, Alavi or Alanzi, like either way. But when he fought through PFL, bro, I was dialed in. It was so dramatic, man. He had so many good fights for them. And when he, first of all, came back to win a barn burner of a fight and then keep himself in and had to watch where his destiny wasn't in his head. PFL didn't account that the casual wasn't watching every PFL, whereas the team structure, yeah, it's like, yeah, that's a big one too. That's a big one too. That is a big one. Yeah, so right, bro. Just sit here and agree with you all day with your good points and shit. But yeah, I was one of those people that was watching every PFL card, because it was great timing on Thursdays, because, you know, you got Dana White Contender Series Tuesday, then I had AEW on Wednesdays, then I would have PFL on Thursdays, I would one championship on Fridays, then I would have the UFC on Saturday, and on Fridays too, it could be a Cage Warriors Day, or they might have something on Sunday, or a Fury, or, you know, Cage Fury when, you know, they were doing their things, you know, like there was a good block of, I loved PFL on Thursdays. It always worked well for me. So I was one of those weekly viewers, but as a casual viewer, yeah, man, it's confusing as fuck. It was confusing as hell, confusing as heck. I'm trying to watch my language, because apparently kids are watching my streams. I don't know who allowed this, but it did. But yeah, PFL, I'm just scrolling down PFL's Twitter right now, but people saying that they don't promote or they don't put out stuff, like, you guys, just go to their page, algorithmically engage with their content. You will see more of their stuff. Stop engaging with the accounts that do nothing but shit all over everything, because that's all they do. Poop all over everything. I think I hear somebody coming down the stairs. I think I see here somebody at the top of the stairs. What you got coming down the stairs? Sounds like the dude. Oh, don't worry, I'm almost off, like, for 8 minutes. Yeah, I got about like 8 more minutes. I said I'd do an hour. No, it's okay. You're actually not in the shot. And also the mic, I think, cancels you out. Cage Fury, never heard of them. Oh, dude, you should check them out. You should totally check them out. I heard they have Phil Brooks. They have Pepsi Phil, dude. Have you ever seen? Yeah. Oh, man, I'm sad. No, now I'm sad again. Freaking Ryan Barker. Oh, that's a great pick. Gordie Howe, checking Chicago player on the boards. Oh, yeah, it's going to be that type of day. Little Tiger being valid for Norris. Chuck Norris is all. Oh, man, Chuck Norris. What? I don't even know what that is. Oh, they just, so Spectation Sports just dropped some rankings. So Spectation Sports is our broadcasting partner. They'll occasionally do their own rankings. Let's see what's going on. Oh, yep, they just dropped everybody. Let's see what they did. Casey Norton, Joe Poirier. No, that might be a rematch. Down the line. So Cody Davis, dude. So Cage Titan is basically running flyweight right now. Isaiah Torres. Okay, so Isaiah has a win over Joe Poirier. He's number 6, and he just got a win over Black New York. But here's the thing: Joe Poirier, always dangerous, always contender. I think he's coming back soon. Honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing that one run back. I think if Joe goes out there, has a big win, does what Joe Poirier does, That's a fight valid. I would see run back. And Isaiah Torres, he just finished up in Korea, had a great finish, like a very violent Isaiah Torres type of finish. And yeah, dude, this division is popping. And then you also have Cody Davis still hanging out there. So there's a lot of cool stuff. And then also within the Spectation Sports thing, and this is one thing I kind of hope is that, you see guys moving around to different promotions, trying out different territories. Like, I don't really know these two dudes from Baroka. That's Nevada. But you know what? Like, guys always looking for fights. They're going to be a network. Let's see. Bantamweight, Valdina, number 1. Mitchell McKee from Baroka, 2. Justin Screens, Synergy FC, Vinny Davis. Cam Arnold, number 6. Number 6. Damn. Love Cam Arnold. All right, he's in the mix. Let's go, Cam. Honestly, every promotion in the world should be trying to sign Cam Arnold right now. Like, I don't know how they're not. The kid is money. The kid is money. I don't know how every promotion's trying not to get him on his end. It's like, oh, Juan Archuleta's at featherweight. Okay. So I got Jay Perrin, Aries Fight League. Azira Elliott, I've heard a lot of good things about. Cody Stamen. So there are some fun there are actually some fun fights out here. And this is a pretty good ranking, I'd say. What was it? Mitch fighting Bobby Pettis. Oh, wow. That's sick. Where are they fighting? I tuned in for that. I'd watch an Instagram clip of that. See, lightweight. Azar, Aaron McKenzie, Dakota Bush, still in the mix. He just got signed to PFL. So is he still in the mix? I don't know. Zach DiSabatino just moved up. I think Zach's right around there. Okay, so it stops at lightweight. All right, so they're going to drop the next one soon. Female pound for pound. Oh, okay, we got Hillary Rose, number 1. No arguments there. Don't know that. Oh, Ariana Melendez. I think she just signed with Combate Global. PFL Chicago? That's sick. Oh, nice. Mitch McKeever. Oh, dude. PFL, that's a good signing. That's also what they need to be doing, looking at the prospects. Because right now, everybody's just trying to gun for the contender series. And it's like, hey, if you can offer something maybe a little bit better than that, and a better development, maybe more, there might be something there. Because there's a lot of good fighters right now that are outside of the UFC, right? So I think there could be a lot of good free agency moves they can move. Oh, is that Buzzcott? Oh, man, I don't know who's got Ignite Fights. Man, these Kazakh guys coming out of nowhere. I'm assuming Kazakh. Jack Congdon, he should be back soon. Just came off his shoulder surgery, so he needs a little bit more time. But I saw him in the gym looking good. On the light foot, I heard some good things about him as well. Middleweight. We don't have any middleweights at K-Sites. Let's see who's in here. Oh, some names. I don't really know a lot of them. Light heavyweight. Let's see who's coming down the stairs. I believe somebody's coming down the stairs. Nope. Brian Rogers, AFP, light heavyweight. Jorgen de Castro, Officer Jorgen to you, sir, of the New Bedford Fall River Police Department. Imagine that guy pulling you over. Friggin' terrifying. Dude, heavyweights, we got some people. Joshua Marsh, still in the mix. Hassan Graham, I'm looking forward to coming back. Niall Bartling, Brett Martin, Tony Lopez. He's 65 and 34. What? Does he have a tag? I need to see what? Okay. Again, I have accomplished very little with my life, bro. Like that, damn, bro. That many fights? That's crazy. Love it, though. I love it. Yeah, so those are the rankings over there. And Spectation Sports, I'd like to really see kind of build out like that regional territory scene where people are really into guys who are just getting outside of the UFC or just on the cusp of getting to the UFC. But I'd also like to see a big push towards amateurism in MMA because amateur MMA, I think, is awesome. You get to have a career before you have a career. So much fun. But real stream kind of lagging after about an hour. But I'm really happy. So we're going to try to do about an hour a day. Find an hour every single day. Just come on live, say what up, do some things, have some fun, have some laughs. Definitely need more espresso. I was thinking about making an Aerocano. I'm really excited about that. Tony Khan, everything you need to know about Tony Khan. Buying TK bids for W. What timeline do we live in anymore? I've stopped watching What Culture for so long. It's like, what the? That's a clickbait. Yeah, he probably put in a bid back in the day before and then TKO came and got it. I bet that's what it's going to be or something like that. Like that's crazy work. Oh yes, I'm getting more Cuddy in my thing in my timeline, which I love. Let's see. This is a guy who's going to be coming back soon. Ryan Woodside. An absolute touch of death here. But shout out to his opponent. You know, he knew that he could have had two choices. He could have shelled up and let the ref come and save him and stop right there. But he decided to get back up and say, screw it, let's swing, and went out on his shield. That's Bushido. That's tough. That's awesome. And again, it's amateurs. You're allowed to do things like that. And it's not going to hurt him for the rest of his career. It hurt in that moment. Guarantee he probably hurt for a couple of days afterwards, but the kid learned so much about himself, showed who he was, and I thought that was a Bushido as fuck thing to do. Bushido AF. All right, just go there. Theo talks about busboys, stuff like that. Ugh. Shoot me. I'm not very much a Theo fan. I really wasn't a Theo fan for a very long time. And most of the reason I wasn't, it was just because like he just talks in nonsense talk. Like once you figure out his pattern, he's kind of like just a comedian riffraff. Yo, and be like, you know, he's crazy sitting like a wooden duck out there on a porch. You know, just random nonsense. Like, you know, dude, just as confused as a bag of squirrel nuts. Like just making up the most ridiculous, seemingly pseudo-intellectual deep nonsense you've ever heard. Yep, this was all AHL territory. And then they all realized, why would we put all these teams here when we have to fly guys in? Dumb. But yeah, Theo Von, I was never a big fan. I never thought he was that strong a comedian or a podcaster, but I did get why people liked him because first of all, he was likable. And also, yeah, that draw, that thing, it's the same reason why I like Riff Raff. If you like nonsense and you like his nonsense, rock with it. But yeah, I probably wouldn't pay for a ticket, bro. Would love to hang out with him. He seems like a good hang, like good dude. But like, yeah, man, it's just, you know, just feels like he's kind of like a Walsh, you know, when you're like a stick in the river, but then you hit a hydroelectric dam or something. Then you just get all sprayed all over the place. Yeah, he's just always, waxing poetic about absolutely fucking nothing. Boston Jewish bag. Yeah, Twitter's not giving me much nothing either. Oh, the lizard thing. We're so cooked. As this is so cooked. We are brain rotted to death. Oh, man. Oh, Chuck Norris clips.
Thumbs up, average Joes can play.
Thank you, Chuck Norris.
Pure poppycock.
It was pure poppycock. I hope that didn't get me copyright striked. I'm really open. You did not live up to the hype. Is that Adrian Yanez? Oh, that's Adrian Yanez. Didn't live up to the hype. How does he not live up to the hype? What did you expect him to be? He's a fun action fighter. He didn't climb up the ranks the fastest that we thought. But dude, like, when has dude had a bad fight? We'll have it a Guinness. Good for you, bud. The roast of Kevin Hart, hosted by Shane Gillis. I'd watch. I'm so sick of Kevin. Again, another guy who I just never really kind of got the appeal of. I love the one, especially he had with the one with LeBron when he came in. But other than that, it's just like kind of done. What's that? I just got a text. Oh, I have to go outside. Vitamin D. You know what? Looking at myself in the camera right now, I probably should get outside for a little bit and then jump into my actual work before I got to go get into shooting today. God, I'm so excited for that. So excited. Get outside and shoot. It's going to be so good. Yeah, I'm going to go outside. Elon Musk and Joe Rogan. Yeah, this is my Twitter feed basically right now. Me and the boys getting right. I was just talking about this. Entourage season 3. If you know, you know. What's the best movie ever? Entourage season 3. Thank you guys for tuning in. Been a full hour. Let me know how you guys like the new stream quality, all the new stuff. I'll try to dress up the background a little bit better for you guys as we're improving things as we go. But if Asmon Gold doesn't have to clean his shit up, why should I? Right? I mean, clean my stuff up. I have to watch my language. My language is atrocious. I do apologize. But thank you guys. Yeah, peace. Until next time.